Hi everyone, this is Gisela Ayala. My team and I are going to talk about a very interesting topic. Please join us into our final speech. Which animal group do you think is the largest in the animal kingdom? Your first guess might be mammals, and while yes, we are quite a diverse group, the actual answer will be insects. With a rough estimate of 1 million known species, insects represent half of all documented species of living beings. And yes, that includes plants, fungi, and bacteria. This is without taking into account the other 30 million estimates of unknown insect specimens. But what do we know about them? What are insects actually? Insects in the animal kingdom belong in the phylum of arthropods. These kind of animals are invertebrates, meaning they do not have a backbone and have a hard external skeleton called exoskeleton. Other groups in the arthropods phylum include crustaceans and arachnids. You can recognize an insect by taking three main characteristics into account. Their three-section body divided into head, thorax, and abdomen. There are 6 legs and a pair of antennae on their head. Now, it is important to make the distinction that these traits only apply to adult insects, since one of their other characteristics as a species is that they go through a process called metamorphosis, in which they undergo a transition between their early life form and their adult form.
Hello, I'm Ana Higuera. Let's proceed with insect types. The most common way to classify insects is in the 29 order model, which is based on physical similarities. Some taxonomists prefer organizing them in categories based on evolutionary links, but to us regular people, it makes more sense to go over the first model, as it lets us see the differences way easier. Now, a lot of the orders in this model are insects that won't ring a bell for most people, so let's go over the more common ones, which you'll find are still quite a few. Phasmida. Stick and leaf insects are in this order, known as camouflage masters. Dictyopora. You wouldn't guess the two species that share this order, roaches and mantids. The traits they share are long segmented antennae and leathery forewings held tightly against their backs. Coleoptera, the largest order there is, and one of my personal favorites. It includes beetles, weevils, ladybugs, and fireflies. There are over 300,000 species of Coleoptera known, and they are all such pretty critters. Diptera. This order is incredibly common, but quite disliked, as we have flies, mosquitoes, and gnats in here. In spite of being unpopular, they are still important for the environment. Lepidoptera. In contrast with the last order, the Lepidoptera actually have what is probably the public's favorite insects, butterflies. This species shares the order with moths and is the second largest order of insects. Hymenoptera. Last but not least, and also a personal favorite, we have bees, wasps, and ants. Now, it was mentioned at the beginning, but notice how spiders aren't present here? That's because they actually belong in a phylum called arachnids. They are different from insects as they have 8 legs and a cephalothorax, which combines the head and thorax into one segment. This little fun fact actually takes us into our next topic.
I'm Inara Hernandez, and next we'll be going into common misconceptions about insects. A very commonly held belief about insects is that they are dangerous and will sting you. The truth is most insects just want to live their life peaceful and go about their day. Even species usually considered as aggressive like wasps and bees will only attack you if they feel threatened by you. Most of the time, as long as you keep your distance and your cool, insects will just do their thing. So next time you see a bee bumbling around you, just stay still and it will go away on its own. As a little second part to the last one, most insects are actually completely unable to sting or bite, and the insect that can actually represent a threat for humans are an even smaller group. Now, for the last one, and as something a little more fun, a lot of people think small winged insects are babies or early in development, but this can be farther from the truth. In reality, wings are actually a characteristic on adult insects, so if it can fly, it's definitely not a baby. That has been all. Thank you very much for listening. We hope you can appreciate insects more and fear them less. Bye.